we are going to look into best money habits. Why are we talking about best money habits? Because we have all these financial goals that we have set aside, and we want to achieve them even way earlier, even before the specified time. So when we practice best money habits, we realize our goals faster, we avoid wastages, and we become money best or better money managers. So I take this opportunity to welcome you to my space. I hope and believe that you're learning on this space, and we are becoming better money managers day by day. Remember, here we are on a journey to financial freedom, and one of the steps towards financial independence is practicing best money habits. So on to our topic today. So number one point or number one step is living within your means. This one cannot be overemphasized. I know we are in this era where everybody's life looks to be perfect. They look like they are making it, but when you come to your personal life, like, you fail to understand why are things looking like they are not adding up. Friend, I want to tell you today, live within your means. Don't run after people or see people on Instagram, on Facebook. They seem to be frosting. They are in their best gears. What I want to encourage you, that one of the best money practices is living within your means. If you're earning your 30,000 shilling, make sure to live within that. And when you do so, you find like you do not get into bad debts, you are able to live within your means, and you are able to be peaceful, like you do not take things on credit. So number one point of best money habits, live within your means. Number 2 point, budget. I will repeat this until we all get to understand what we mean when we say have a budget. Remember, a budget is a financial tool that helps you manage your money. And with a budget, you list all your expected incomes, and you also list all the projected expenses. This will allow you to make sure you budget or you send your money to work for you, and your money is channeled to those things which are giving you the best of value. So make sure to have a budget. Also in a budget, we have our basic needs. We have the wants section that makes you be able to also enjoy life. Like, you budget that during this period of the year, we are going to go on a holiday. And you do so by budgeting for the same and working towards these financial goals that you have. And it allows you to live a peaceful life. You do not go into debt. When we are budgeting, we have to make sure that our budget balances. That means if you're earning your 50,000, the expenses and make sure it does not exceed the 50,000 that you're earning. Because if you budget 50,000 plus 1 shilling, it means that you are going to borrow the extra 1 shilling to make sure you meet your budget. So make sure to budget. Make sure the budget fits whatever amount of money that you earn. Hope that one is home and clear. And also, we budget for our savings to meet the financial goals that one have. The other best money habit that I want to put forward is that have in place an emergency fund. The reason we have an emergency fund, we all know that emergencies crop up when we least expect them, when you're least prepared. So we prepare or plan for these eventualities way before they even show up. And we set up an emergency fund by putting aside some money for the rainy day, and the emergency fund comes in handy to meet these extra expenses that come our way when we least expect them, like a major car breakdown, a member of your nuclear family is hospitalized, you are able to get this money for you from your emergency fund. And when you have an emergency fund in place, it helps you not to go for expensive debts. Should a member of your family get sick, and you're in the course of the normal month, and there's a bill that's supposed to be paid, maybe 10,000, 5,000, if you do not have that money somewhere, you might end up getting into debt. So we are talking about having good money management or good money habits. So have an emergency fund, set one in place, and we said that an emergency fund should be equal to 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. So hope we are all getting that. And also another of best money habits, set up or have a retirement fund. Just to remind us that we won't be this young all the years. And there will be these years when you won't be as active as you are today. And this means if you, during these years when you're energetic, when you're strong, when you are earning a lot, make sure to put aside some money that will come back to pay you in the future. So have an emergency, have a retirement fund, and you can do so by putting a percentage of some money aside that goes towards your retirement fund. Another point that I want to put across that is one of good money habits is that convert your incomes into assets. What do I mean when I say convert your incomes into assets? Like this time when you're earning your constant income, make sure as you work, as you go by, as you do life, as you, in the course of this time, as you're earning these incomes, make sure to convert this income into assets. And remember, when you buy an asset puts money into your pocket, and those a liability takes money away from your pocket. So when you convert your incomes into assets, it means this asset is going to grow in value or appreciate in value in the course of time. And this asset, as it appreciates in value, it means there are returns to you as an investor. So make sure to convert your incomes into assets as you continue to work, as you continue to earn your regular pay, and these assets will be paying you back in the future. When you buy liabilities, you buy a designer shoe, you buy that Apple phone, remember, it's nice, like you will be looking so beautiful and elegant, and we will admire you. When you post that photo, we are all going to like it and comment. But remember, when you buy a liability, it takes money away from your pocket. So make sure to convert your income into asset going forward. Another best or good money habit is educate yourself. Educate yourself. It's good to get knowledge. When you get knowledge, when you get wisdom, you get to understand this world of money, how it goes about, or like when you get to understand, how to invest, to uptake different investment opportunities, you understand your risk appetite. Like you do not just jump into each and every investment that comes your way. You get information, or you have the ability to analyze these investments, and according to your risk appetite, you know what investments to uptake. So get information, and you do so by reading books, listening to those people who have knowledge on investment, or in your area of specification or your area of interest. Make sure to get information. Make sure to educate yourself, enlighten yourself. Another good money habit, negotiate. When you go out there to buy an item, like you want to buy a piece of land, and they are selling you at this particular amount of money, they are telling you this land is worth 1,000,000 shillings, engage your negotiating skills. Negotiate. They are going to bring that price down to maybe whatever amount that they are going to bring it down to. Even if it's being sold 1,000,000 and you bargain it downward to 950,000, it means you have a savings of a whopping 50,000 Kenya shillings. And this money, you take it to your savings account, you take it to your retirement fund, you even go for a holiday, So make sure to engage your negotiation skill. And another best money habit is debt management. Debt is not bad, but debt can be bad when it's not well managed. Anytime you are going out there to borrow this money, ask yourself, what is the purpose for this loan that I'm uptaking? Where do I want to take this money? Where do I want to invest this money? For example, what do I want to do with this money? So make sure you are taking it to a venture that is going to make you more money, a venture that is profitable, a venture that is going to even help you pay back this money that you're borrowing. So make sure to know why you are borrowing this money and where you're taking this money, and have a purpose, and make sure the purpose is a good purpose that is going to help you even make more money, that is going to help you even be able to repay back the money. Also, when you're doing this debt, when you're going to borrow, shop around. There are many organizations that are giving out debt. Make sure to also shop around such that you do not go for those loans that are high in interest and the duration that you're being given is so little. So make sure you understand well the terms of this loan that you're taking, such that you're able to pay this loan comfortably and you're able to continue doing life. You don't take this loan and like everything else stops until you pay this loan. So shop around, take those loans that has low interest. Like for example, when you borrow from your circle, the interests are way low, maybe even 1%. So make sure to do good debt management. Take that debt that gives you value. You have a good purpose for which you're going to take this loan, and make sure to get the best. The other best money habit, pay your bills on time, or even in time. The reason I say this is because when you delay, or when you pay after your bills have fallen due, you end up finding out that like you're paying penalties on late payment. You've defaulted your loan installment, you've defaulted paying rent, you've defaulted paying your credit card for those with credit card. Make sure to pay your bills or your debts as they fall due. And remember, when we are talking about budgeting, you have budgeted for all these expenses because you already knew way beforehand that this day I'm supposed to pay this bill. So make sure to pay these bills as they fall due to ensure you do not pay for penalties. Remember, we are here to save money. Remember, we are here to make sure we get the utmost value out of our money. So make sure to pay your debts or your bills as they fall due. Avoid paying any penalties. You can even go ahead and get to analyze when your bills fall due and have a specific day. Like for example, if most of your bills falls due around date 5, make sure around date 3, 4, you are sitting down to make sure you have paid all the dues that you're supposed to pay, and by so doing, you end up not paying any penalties. So make sure to pay your bills as they fall due, and by so doing, you become a good money manager and you get the utmost value for your money. And then the next point of best money habits is have this habit of checking your accounts regularly. Like, for example, we have a number of accounts. We have our emergency fund, we have our retirement fund, you have your regular account, have be checking these accounts regularly, such that you are able to even ask yourself, I have this target of having my emergency fund at least 3 to 6 months of my living expenses. How far am I to achieving this? What gets checked gets done. So have this habit of checking how you're faring on with your accounts. Get to analyze your statement, your M-Pesa statement. You'll be shocked to see, like, you just have money going out, but you cannot explain where this money is going to. When you're conscious about something, you get to get it done even way earlier or even faster. So make sure to be checking your accounts, analyze them. If you see you need to have a collective action, be sure to do so on a timely basis. Make sure that your money goes to those things that gives you value, and by so doing, you become a good money manager. I hope you've learned something today. Best money habits that we need to emulate, that we need to utilize or use in our day-to-day life, and by so doing, we become better money managers. Thank you so much for coming to this space. I hope you're learning. I hope you're getting enlightened, and I want to welcome you to like this video, to share it with your friends and family, and we all get to learn together and become better money managers. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode. God bless you.